Hey, what's going on, everybody? Movie186 back again with another video, and yeah, I've been meaning to make this video, but I've been working a lot, so I've been kind of tired. But this topic I wanted to talk about was race and the gaming community and the gaming industry as a whole. Obviously this all kind of came to a head with Big Toon's video about race and gaming, because he read, I guess he saw that the main character in the new prototype game was going to be black, so he was talking about how he was happy about this and that he wanted more diversity in gaming and all that other stuff. And he said that, well, I think the quote that kind of irritated a lot of people was that I'm gonna buy this game because of the character being black. So I mean, personally, I don't think he meant it that way. I mean, I think he did, but I'm sure he's seen the game and he knows what the game is about and all the other stuff. But yeah, but like I said, he said what he said, and a lot of people gave him shit for it. And I know Exposing Lames, aka Solid Rev, he made a response video, which I saw, and both men came up. I mean, I saw both videos, and being that I am of African American descent, but also a man who has been accused of not being black enough, well, let me put the quotation marks, you see, black enough, I feel like I could bring a very interesting perspective into this conversation. Now, starting with Big Toon, I understand where he's coming from, because you don't really see a lot of black protagonists in gaming. You don't really get to see it. Obviously, the main one is obviously CJ from San Andreas, but but that's few and far between. So I mean, I understand where you're coming from, but I'll just put in my 2 cents on that. Like, I bought San Andreas day one. I'm uber excited for that game, right? And then I'm playing it. And definitely, the overall game of San Andreas is a lot better than the last one that they came out with at the time, which was Vice City. A lot better. But Vice City, to me, I had more of a connection to Vice City. Now, granted, it had a little bit more to do with the city. I mean, I live in South Florida. I was born in Miami. And, obviously Vice City is based off of Miami, and plus, it's based off of the 80s, which, the music was fucking phenomenal. You know what I mean? That game is the reason why I like, certain songs from the 80s. But, one of the reasons why I like that game so much is because of the main character, Tommy Vercetti in Vice City. Because, I mean, with CJ and also with Niko Bellic, like, their characters were, guys who were trying to, rebuild their lives and all the other stuff, and they were portrayed, at least in the cutscenes, as kind of like, nice guys. But obviously, if you play Grand Theft Auto, you know that you're not doing that. The stuff that you're doing is very anti-hero-like, very, very, very anti-hero-like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because the character and your actions in the game of certain stuff you had to do didn't mesh, you know what I'm saying? It didn't really mesh. Like, with Tommy Vercetti, he was portrayed the way that every Grand Theft Auto character really should be portrayed as a fucking raging lunatic. That's why I had more of a connection with Tommy Vercetti than I did with CJ or Niko Bellic from Grand Theft Auto 4. You know what I mean? So that's really the main thing that I wanted to put out there, is that we have to look past skin color when it comes to a character or this people, normal people in general, everyone in general, in real life. We have to look at character. Now, I do agree that we do need more diversity in gaming. That speaks for itself. But ultimately, what matters most is that character, what that character is all about, how you connect with that character. You know what I'm saying? How that character is portrayed, and how you I had that word. I don't know, but you guys get what I'm saying. And another thing I saw was, some of the comments about, well, I saw a Solid Res video, and I actually do agree more with him than I do with Big Toon. But he did say something that I thought was kind of interesting. He said that he was talking about a friend of his who said that he was voting for Barack Obama because he was black. And the friend he was talking about was obviously of African American descent. And my thought is this: I do agree that a lot of black people voted for Barack Obama because he was black. I witnessed this firsthand. But there are a lot of people who voted against Barack Obama because he was black. You know what I'm saying? People have reasons why they vote for a certain person. That's why you see a whole bunch of you see right-wingers would never vote for a quote liberal. With that quotation mark given, liberal, because they've been brainwashed by Fox News to believe that liberal is anti-American and, you know, is not God-fearing. Just like any left-winger would never vote for a Republican because they feel that they are a religious nut job, or at least appeal to religious nut jobs. You get what I'm saying? There's reasons why people do shit. You know what I'm saying? It's not universal. And I'm not saying that Solid Red made it seem like it was universal that every black person voted for that person or whatnot. But there's reasons why people do everything. That's all I'm trying to say. Like, and I had another point, but I can't remember. But yeah, I mean, ultimately you have to look at that character. You know, we have to stop looking past. We gotta look past race in the situation, because like that, because obviously with the unfortunate history of race in this country, things are kind of like defined into a certain way, because because I'll be real. Let's be real honest and blunt about this. If Solid Rev was talking about let's say Grand Theft Auto 4. Let's say Grand Theft Auto 4 was about to come out, right? And Solid Rev made a video saying that I'm so happy that the main character is white. When that the creators of Grand Theft Auto decided to make the character white again. The shitstorm that dude would have gotten would have been epic. You get what I'm saying? If Solid Red did the same thing Big Tune did, but obviously he switched the race around, yeah, he would have gotten shitted on like heavy, and he would have been accused of being a racist. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the double standard that we kind of see around. It's unfortunate because of the history of race relations in this country that it happens, and it sucks, but at the end of the day, you have to look past skin color. We have to look at the integrity of that person, or in this case, the strength of that main character. You know what I'm saying? That's what we have to look to. Because I'm gonna tell you this right now, I don't give a fuck if I'm on the cover of a game. If the game's not good, I'm not interested in that fucking game. So overall, I understand where Big Tune is coming from, but I also agree that we need to look past race, because what we should be discriminating against is stupidity. That's what we should be discriminating against. But anyways, this is Movie 186. I'm out.